Yo, what's up? Yeah, it's your boy Puffinstein, aka Spankdog at YouTube. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know, tick the notification bell for when I upload videos and I go live. Let's get into it. Yeah, the Yankees and the Mets. I'm one of those guys that I root for both teams, so I'm paid right now. I'm I'm praying they meet in the World Series. And to be fair, even though I root for both teams, I was a Mets fan first, and they do hold a special place in my heart above the Yankees a little. So if they do meet, I will be rooting for the Mets, but it's still a win-win situation for me. It'll hurt a little bit, but I'll still be super happy that New York won as long as New York wins. But I would rather the Mets win, but I'll be crazy happy if the Yankees win too. So as long as they both get into it, I'm paid. And then what I was gonna say, and if they both get into it, I'm paid. If the Mets win, I'm really paid. They got 27 World Series. We got two. We haven't had one in like 20 something years. More, 30 something years. It was in 86. 38 years ago. Whoa. Bananas, that's crazy. Yo, what's up, Barbara? How you doing? Glad you showed up. What I was gonna say, I was just really I hope you and your family are doing well also. Thank you, Barbara Rice. Hope you and your family are doing well. Um, Mets fan or a Yankees fan or neither? Because I know some people, even though they live in other states, you know, I know that they can still be a Mets fan or a Yankees fan. I'm good. It's raining really hard here. What I was gonna say, yeah, because I'm in New York, so both. All right, cool. That's what's up. What I was gonna say, I know, you in Milwaukee with Giannis Antetokounmpo. So, but did you ever reside in New York? If you mind me asking. If you mind, if you don't, it's okay if you private like that. That won't bother me. Nothing bothers me really. Well, anyway, but I don't know if you know what's been going on. Yeah, I figured that. So I know that you know what's up with New York, no matter what state you lived in before or now, whatever. But I mess with the collectibles. Oh, all right. She said I've never been. I wish. Um, what I was gonna say, I mess with the collectibles. So Pete Alonso, when he hits a home run in the playoffs, is good for me. And Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton and all those guys. You know, yeah. When they do good, I do good. If you look at the shorts on my YouTube, I have an Aaron Judge autograph up there. And yeah, what they're doing right now, Pete Alonso and Aaron Judge, is really good. What I was gonna say, I don't have any autographs of Aaron Judge, but I have his rookie cards. And Pete Alonso, I got a couple of his autographs. So when they do stuff like they're doing right now, they go through the roof. What I was gonna say, also the documentary that I put in the title, because the title of the commentary is Yankees and Mets also works on new documentary, a chat between me and G. Yeah, literally right now, I'm working on a documentary, and I figured I'd just jump on real quick while I look at the some of the stuff I'm gonna use, and just rant about how great the Mets and the Yankees are. Plus, you know what I'm gonna do too? I'm gonna I did a what's crazy? You can share your own stuff. So I'm gonna do this real quick. I forgot I could share my own stuff all I want. You know what I mean? How are they gonna give me a copyright infringement off my own creations? So let me show you what I created real quick. I had to do something for the Mets. You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on a second. Let me hit the present. Barbara Raj writes, oh, she put a link. Barrel Up Podcast. Check out the link. Up and coming baseball players in New York City. All right, hold on one second. Let me see something. That's the link too. That's crazy. I didn't mean to show it. I'll check it out after, definitely. What I was gonna say, so. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I wanted you to see what I created. The short, real quick. Present. Share screen. Puffinstein. Experiments. Got shit right here. Let me see something real quick. She puts Eli TPG brother-in-law. Oh, all right, cool. I'm definitely gonna check that out then. Definitely gonna check that out. If it's when I check it out, if it's that type of party, I'll share it for a second too. The footage. What I was gonna say. All right, here we go. Let me add this to the stage. Yeah, I created this yesterday, real quick, just to let me make sure it's on the stage. Remove, mics on. All right, yeah, I had to throw it up for the Mets. It was a crucial moment in the bottom of the sixth inning with the Mets facing off against the Phillies in the playoffs. The tension was high as Francisco Lindor stepped up to the bat with the bases loaded. The Mets, having struggled earlier to capitalize on their chances, needed a big moment, and Lindor delivered. He crushed a 2-1 fastball to center field, a 398-foot grand slam that turned a tight game into a 4-1 lead. This pivotal hit not only rallied the Mets, but secured their spot in the NLCS. You know what's crazy too? I'm supposed to have Lindor, man. I messed up so bad. You know, I got a friend that's into baseball because out of the three sports, the one that I watch the least is baseball. So my friend, sometimes he'll tell me something and I'll go check it out because I do look at the baseball stats all the time, but sometimes I'll be slacking more so with the baseball than the football and the basketball. Big shout out to Grade A Rivera. And yeah, my homie Grade A Rivera, he was like, yo, buy Francisco Lindor. And I like Francisco Lindor, but Pete Alonso, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, I was really into them, but Shohei Ohtani, but my boy, when he talks about baseball, he knows what he's talking about. And when he said that, I was thinking about going to buy some Francisco Lindors, and I didn't buy them. And then he hit the grand slam, and I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? The crazy thing is, there's a chance he ain't go up yet. She said I'm stuck with the Milwaukee Brewers. You know what's crazy? I want to know something about the Milwaukee Brewers. See something real quick. How many World Series do the Milwaukee Brewers have? They got one at least. There's teams out there. They won one though at least. Barbara. There's teams out there that don't even got a ring. Still to this day, there's like one of there's I think four baseball teams. A lot of them broke it though, because it was the Dodgers. They broke it. The Red Sox was one of the teams that hadn't won in like 100 years. They broke it. They won it like 3 or 4 times recently. Let me see if there's. I think there's one or two more teams left. The Guardians don't count because the Guardians are really the Cleveland Indians. So let me ask Google real quick. Google, how many teams are there left that haven't won World Series? Oh wow, two of the teams that never won it are in it right now. Let me see. What five teams have never won the World Series? All right, so I don't know if you guys heard what's her name? Cortana. But five franchises haven't won yet in Major League Baseball. It's the Colorado Rockies. It says the Milwaukee Brewers, but then they just told me that they won one. I don't know. It says San Diego Padres, Milwaukee Brewers, Colorado Rockies, Seattle Mariners. It's crazy because they came close, and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Devil, it's still the Devil Rays or just the Rays? All right, so look, let's figure this out. In what year did the Milwaukee Brewers win the World Series? Oh no, they never won the World Series. I thought they won one, Barber, but then they said that they didn't. I don't know why they. Let me check that out again. That doesn't make any sense. So, have the Milwaukee Brewers won the World Series once, or have they never won it? Nah, yeah, it's official. Pretty much sure they never won it. It's all right, man. You got Giannis Antetokounmpo. As much as I love the Knicks, Carl Anthony Towns is not Giannis Antetokounmpo, and neither is Jalen Brunson. Between Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo, that's craziness. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you got a good basketball team. I mean, like really good. To be honest with you, this is Damian Lillard's second year with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and they're both super duper stars. And usually in the second year, the superstar duos, they do better in their second year. So there's a chance the Milwaukee Bucks are gonna go far into the playoffs this year. I can see them in the conference finals. You know what I'm saying? Probably against Boston. You know, it could be Boston versus the Bucks. Remember, I said that too. You know, that's a prediction. The Bucks versus what I just say, the Boston Celtics. Those are the reigning champions. It's, you know what it is, Jay. I remember they won one because they had a parade downtown. Maybe it was the championship. I know that the Milwaukee Bucks won one with Giannis. Yeah, definitely. I think they won one. The Milwaukee Bucks got more than one ring. They got one with Lou Alcindor too, with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I believe. You know what I'm saying? But the Milwaukee Brewers, they're saying I asked once and it said they had one, and then I asked two more times and it said no, that they're one of the 5 teams that are still ringless in Major League Baseball. So I'll look later too. You know, um, this is the image I created for the cover. This is gonna be the cover of the documentary. You get exclusive first looks, Barbara. That's my cover to my new documentary, A Chat Between Me and G. The documentary is gonna be good. I'm fixing it up right now. After I get off the live, I'm gonna, for some reason, the editing tool that I use when I pump out the edits, there's gaps in some of the edits sometimes. So I gotta go back to the finished edit, and I gotta patch it up manually. It's a pain in the butt. It takes a while, but it's work, and it doesn't take that long with the help of AI. The documentary, it's it's way easier to produce than it used to be. So I make sure this one is 100% my idea, the concept, and it was crazy too because I asked my chatbot a question, and it turned into me having a conversation with a robot. It's just a handheld robot. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's good. Watch when you see the documentary. It's crazy. And plus I don't want to put out. I could throw it up messed up, but that's not my style. What kind of professional is gonna throw up a documentary? Because it drives me crazy that it does that it creates the gaps. But you know what I mean? I fix all the gaps. If you look at the what was the last documentary that I did? I did one on Socrates, the rapper, and he's one of the first Canadian rappers, if not the first, like big time Canadian rapper. And it did the gaps, but if you look at the documentary, you can see you can't even tell where I patched them. You know. Oh, yo, it's so cool. I would definitely suggest you download and chat GPT and having a talk with a robot. It's really cool. Me and him talk like if he's my homie. I told him to call me by my name, and I told him that I'm gonna call him G if that's all right. So he's like he's like, yeah, you could call me G, right? So it's crazy. It's yeah, it's something you should experience. Download, well, if you get a chance, download a chat bot of your choice and check it out. It's fun. And not only that, you could cover ground faster. A documentary that normally would have took me a month, it take me a week. You know what I mean? With the help of the AI. You know, but I'm one of the guys that don't like to cheat. You know what I mean? I like the help. I like to use it as a tool. But I'm glad that the idea is originated from something that happened, and I said, wow, like this is cool as far as like a real life experience. And then it clicked. I said, turn it into a little doc. And the documentary is about 40 minutes long. I'll tell you exactly how long it is right now. Uh, the documentary is, it's almost an hour. It's 49 minutes long, the documentary. So after I patch it up, I'm gonna try to have it up by tonight. Oh yeah, you're gonna love it too because you're a smart lady. So when you start to talk with it, you're gonna start to see how cool it is. I use Google like to search something real quick, but if I gotta get an in-depth search, I'll use the chat bot. Yeah, definitely. Because when you ask Google something or you type in a search with Google, the results sometimes it'll be where they'll give you 10 results and none of them are the right answer. When you use the chat bot, it goes directly to the exact source, especially it lets you be so descriptive that you could, with Google, you gotta say like a few keywords, or you'll get like results that are horrible. The more you talk to the chatbot in most instances, it'll bring up exactly what you're talking about. To find the answer to stuff, how you be like Google, how come I can't do this? And you're looking for like a something to help you troubleshoot. I wouldn't use Google no more. I would only use my chatbot to troubleshoot a problem. You know, what? No, for now I read it. Like it writes to me, and I read it. The other day was crazy that you say that. I looked to see if I could turn on the voice, and I tried, and I didn't get to turn on the voice. So there's a chance that you might have. You know what it is too. I don't. That's what I was just about to address. Because I don't have the premium version, I don't think it lets me utilize the text to talk feature. But there's a chance the free version does let you use it, and I haven't found it yet. Or if you don't use the premium version, if you don't pay the monthly fee, they won't let you use the robot voice. But what's maybe. What's funny? I could ask the chatbot about itself. I could literally go to the chat bot. I tried to get you to talk. Is there the reason you can't talk? Is it because I don't have the premium version, or is it just because I'm not finding the right option? And it'll literally tell you, you're not finding the right option, or you have to pay to get my voice to pop up. That's how cool it is. It'll troubleshoot itself. So like when I get off, I'm probably gonna say, how do I turn on your voice activation? And there's a chance it'll tell me you might have to pay. Yeah. That's the thing. The cat. Oh, no problem. And let me tell you something. With the editing tool, I use the free version too. But I make it work. And right now I'm not making money like I used to, so I can't tackle subscription onto subscription because I want my StreamYard subscription, I want my CapCut subscription. After I do some research on other editing tools, and I want my chatbot subscription also, but that'll be an extra like $70 a month, and I don't know if I want to tackle the subscriptions unless I know that I really can't rock. Like if there's a key ingredient missing, and I know that if I don't do that, I'm not going to be able to thrive and flourish in the social media world as far as monetization, then yeah, I'll get the subscription. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's two variations. This is one, and then I'm gonna show you the other one. That's a variation that I told it to create. Even though of course it does the artwork, I'm super descriptive. Like I tell him, like what I wrote to him to do the picture is like about, I gave him like a 200 word description to do the photo, And then to get him to do the variant, I gave him like another 300-word definition. Yeah, description. And then, you only get 2 images with the free version. If you want unlimited I think I don't know, I think I looked it up. I said, if you buy the premium version, do you get unlimited images instead of just 2? And it said, I think you get 30 or unlimited. 30 images a day is crazy anyway. You ain't gonna need more than 30 images a day. And if you do, there's a chance it's unlimited. I gotta look it up again. Oh yeah, he's too much, yo. My brother, yeah, he's funny. He's definitely funny. What I was gonna say, when it livens up in here, I'll be able to express myself a little more too. But well, just what too, not even to compare. Yeah, he's just absolutely hilarious, my bro. What I was gonna say, yeah, I'm glad too that he's got swag. Because to be honest with you, he gained a lot of subscribers quick. You know what I mean? So shout out to my bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my big bro. I love him. And I'm glad that he's nice with this with the YouTube commentating. You know what I'm saying? He's smart, he's articulate, he's well versed, he reads a lot. That's one thing, he reads a lot, a lot, a lot, you know. What I was gonna say, she said he had my stomach hurting. Yeah, that's funny. What I was gonna say, but he was a Yankees fan at first also. Like I was a Mets fan, but then me and him both got on that. Like how you gonna hate on a New York team? You know what I'm saying? So almost simultaneously, we both got on some. Like if the Mets win, he'll be happy, super happy. Even though he was originally a Yankees fan, and even though I was originally a Mets fan, um, um, I'm also a Yankees fan now. So me and him, anything New York, we go Buffalo Bills, the Jets, the Giants, the Knicks, the Nets. You know, everything New York, anything New York when it comes to sports. Islanders, Rangers. I think there's like one other New York team in hockey. I think. But yeah, it's like that. We root for any New York team. Like this is the I'll show you the doc too real quick. This is gonna be done soon. As great as AI is, AI ain't gonna do this for me. Ugh, you know, that I'm gonna have to tackle by myself. I wish that it would do everything, but it don't. Yeah, the patching's a pain in the butt. Let me tell you something too, people. If anybody sees this and they're experiencing the same problem with the CapCut editing, where there's the highlight section where you tell the script to video what highlights to use. If anybody could explain to me how to put the right amount of highlights or even the correct keywords so the gaps won't happen, it would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, yeah. The first thing when you go to my homepage, I got Glory Road as the forget what it's called. The highlight. Yeah, the highlight for the homepage is a video that I just shot like Like about 4 weeks ago we posted that video. I said, there ain't no iron team as I pursue my dream on Spank Lean show support like a beam. I put it on my soul, a mic I could crush, have you open like dust off this rhyme that I bust. A Brooklyn, New Yorker with a lifetime in Queens. I've been scraping up beans, foreign ends to a means. I be messing with fiends. There's few I could trust. There's betrayal and lust. I gotta make it, I must. I gotta push on. They be holding me back. They want me to slack. They want me living in a shack, or better yet, a cell, so they could watch me dwell, but they could go to hell. My story they'll tell, the story of the son of Marin Johnny Lowe, who let off a glow, and why nobody knows a conversation with my heart told me where to go, how a gangster flow. You gotta let them know I honor the code. I go into this mode. I want what I'm owed while I walk the glory road. I hail from the hood where we're misunderstood. Share when we do good. Our last piece of food, so don't get it twisted. We're black in your eye out here. You get the point. Yeah, check out the video. Glory Road is one of my favorites that I've ever done. And it's right there on the homepage. The minute you go to my main page, it's the highlight video. So yeah, Glory Road. It's also called. It's got two names. Once in a while, I'll do that because there'll be two parts of the song that I like so much that I'll give it dual names. But I don't do it often because it sounds crazy having two names for every song. But this one's called Glory Road, aka A Conversation with My Heart. Yeah, I mean, like we, the poetry is a big thing with New York rap, but they drilling the youngins too. So it's a lot about being hard too with the youngins. You know what I'm saying? But I got the best of both worlds, and I don't. One thing I do, I don't try to over highlight anything. I write whatever comes to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't make sure that the whole song is about splattering somebody's melon and stuff like that because I know the kids, like hard stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we keeping it 100. Let me tell you something. A lot of the stuff you hear in the verses that the music that I got on the channel, that's my real life. A lot of that stuff, none of it's lies. There's stuff like when I say walk on water, like I said I walk across the water. I get to the other side. Of course, I can't walk on water, but that's just like metaphors and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I keep it official. Everything you hear, and there's certain stuff that I can't even hit on. There's stuff that I just can't talk about. And I won't talk about. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the day will come where I know that it's okay to talk about certain things. I'm not one of them dudes that's so thirsty to lay out my street resume or prove to people that I got busy that I would say anything that would get me in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And what's most important is for right now I walk the straight and narrow, and I've walked the straight and narrow for a very long time now. So that's all people really need to know. You know what I'm saying? What I was gonna say, I'm gonna get out of here too, Barbara. I'm gonna get back to patching up that documentary. I want to get it up. I want to get the documentary posted tonight so people can see it. It's probably the best documentary that I did yet. If you use AI and put your words, if you use AI and put your words in, you'll be able to play those on your YouTube channel. Yeah, with the documentaries, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a tool. It's not like I said, I got to do a lot of this work myself, especially coming up with the concepts. Like I said, it's a tool, you know what I mean? And there's ways you could utilize it to absolutely cheat. You could make it write a rhyme. You know what I'm saying? But I've been writing rhymes 30 years. I don't need no AI to write my rhyme. And to be honest with you, that's like a version of cheating. You know what I'm saying? Me utilizing it to help me create a documentary, and me using a robot voice to do the commentary for the documentary. I don't think that's the same thing. Making it actually make the beat, or making it actually write the rhyme for you, that's a no-go for me, in my opinion. You know, I don't. Yeah, I grab my own pen. You know what I'm saying? What I was gonna say in Golden Heart, I talk about how I said I'm nifty with a bic. Yeah, yeah. I said my poetry is sick. I'm nifty with a bic, something like that. But yeah, my pen game is. Why would I listen? I don't tell other people what to do. I'm gonna tell you this though too. You cannot and like I said, this ain't about me. I don't really wish either or, but you could get in trouble if you sell beats that were generated by AI 100%. You could get in trouble with the law. So I would look up everything you do before you do it. The things that I do and utilize, I make sure that I don't cross no lines. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like it's when it comes to art. If you're selling something and saying that the creativeness came from me, then you can't say a Picasso is yours and it was actually created by a chat bot. Or at least you have to vocalize that that's the case. Then if they still want to purchase it, I believe they could. But you gotta announce that you utilized AI, and in certain creative art instances, I think you have to put it out there that you let the chatbot create the whole rhyme, create the whole beat. Because I've seen what a chatbot could do with a rhyme. You understand what I'm saying? And I wouldn't mess with that. And let me tell you something too. I'm gonna tell you something. I told the chatbot to write a rhyme. When I looked at it, as good as much as I instructed it, it still couldn't do what I could do with a pen. It's gonna be oblivious to certain things, even if you coach it, because it's like an algorithm. After a while, it starts to know you, but no matter how many traits it gives you, it'll never think to talk about. At one point in the song, I go, I want, I go, I said I'll be messing with fiends. There's few I could trust. There's betrayal and lust. I gotta make it. I must. Now, unless it knew that I was hustling, it wouldn't have said I'll be messing with fiends. Now, there's betrayal. I gotta push on. They be holding me back on the slack. But I said my story they'll tell. I said the story of the son of Mare, which is short for Mary, and Johnny Lowe. So that's my parents. And I said who let off a glow like the last dragon, like Bruce Leroy. I said who let off a glow, and why nobody knows. I said a conversation with my heart told me where to go. And I said how a gangster flow. You gotta let them know to honor the code. I go into this mode. I want what I'm owed while I walk the glory road. The chatbot ain't gonna do that. You understand what I'm saying? That's something deep from inside. It's so deep it'll go over people's heads. I don't think people were gonna know when I said Mayor and Johnny Lowe that they were gonna get that when I say Mayor, it's short for Mary. You know what I'm saying? So that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't use AI as a tool. I mean, if you're absolutely desperate, I can't tell a person what to do if they not eating. You get what I'm saying? Like Don Corleone said, it's not my place to tell a man what to do for a living or whatever he says. But like, I don't knock nobody if they starving. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to art, you might want to draw your own picture. You might not want to let your chatbot draw your picture for you. You know. And I'm talking about if you're not. See, like I told people, like I can't draw, so I got the chatbot to create the thumbnail for me. But that's me. I'm telling you, I'm not ashamed of that. You know what I'm saying? I still go into work with the concept about how I had the discussion with the AI and the dialogue that I present in the documentary is how me and the chatbot go back and forth about. He told me that blue Project Bluebeam was not trusted, and I told him as opposed to what our politicians and our district attorneys and our judges and our cops. I'm like, it's almost like I told him, I called him G. It's funny. I said, G, it's almost like you told me not to trust Project Bluebeam as opposed to the way I could trust those people. I said, I can't trust none of them. He responded by saying, you have a point, and went on to elaborate. And next thing you know, I was having a discussion with a robot, and I made a documentary out of it, you know. Yeah, like I said too, it's something that they're gonna have to talk about. Discussions are gonna be what's gonna people to understand what's okay and what's not okay with the AI. People grouping together and brainstorming. You know what I mean? And having in-depth discussions of what AI could do and da da da. Oh, listen, let me tell you something. It's not a negative thing. It can be used. It's the same thing as all right, look at a hammer. A hammer. You could use it to hit a nail in the wood, or you could use it to hit somebody in the head. It's your choice. You get what I mean? It's no different with the AI. You get what I'm saying? You could use it the right way or you could use it the wrong way. You know, what's the wrong way is still a gray area. You understand what I'm saying? So they're gonna have to iron out the kinks, and they arrested a couple of people for selling AI generated beats. I don't know if that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they didn't know that they could be incarcerated over creating a beat. Well, having their AI generate a beat. Some songwriters and are suing all AI for their music. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm sure people did greasy stuff. Yeah. You could tell the AI to create a pattern similar, like you ever see when they do an instrumental and it says Meek Mill type beat. Well, you could say like let's say same song by Tupac and Digital Underground. You could say create me something exactly like that, but just use different sounds. And yeah, they're gonna get sued because it's the same melody. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm gonna talk to you later too, Barbara. I'm gonna get on later. God bless you, man. God bless you and your family, man. I really, really, really appreciate the support. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna send you something, and you're not. It's not gonna be part of the It's not gonna be part of the thing, and I'm gonna randomize the picks, so you might get 2 packages. You never know if you're lucky. I'll talk to you later, Barbara. God bless you. And God bless everybody else, man. I'm gonna talk to you later, man. I'm gonna fix up that documentary and I'm gonna have it up for you guys in a sec.